My name is Ellie Leonard-Smith, and I'm a portrait photographer creating a body of work entitled What We Hide. The project documents the aspects of ourselves that we generally don't share with others, and in the process, it lessens suffering by forging personal connections. My typical work has included family portraits and headshots, which I love making, but they're typically more focused on our best selves. We live in a world of Facebook perfection, and we're often trying to show people only our happiness and never our vulnerability.
When I got involved with an organization called Finding the Light, I was asked to make portraits of people struggling with mental illness. I was struck by the intensity of a portrait that is not trying to convey a perfect self, but instead a more nuanced and complex representation of our whole selves. This led me to begin making portraits of other conditions we normally hide: infertility, aging, racial differences, pasts we wish were different, addictions, etc. With each collaboration, I have a conversation with the subject first, and I provide space for them to share something that maybe they never felt it was okay to talk about. Even though it can be scary to show such vulnerability, everyone I've worked with has given off an essence of relief that they're no longer the sole bearer of this information, whatever it is. My hope is to lessen suffering by increasing our connectedness. We all live in a society that tells us to be young, perfect, fertile, stable, thin, rich, and other ultimately unattainable goals. Let's break down these falsehoods.
The money raised by this campaign will go to three things. First, I'd like to expand the breadth of my subjects, including reaching out to people I don't know. I've started with family and friends, but I would like my project to represent a more realistic cross-section of our society. Secondly, I'll be publishing a book of my photos and including in there some stories and poems and reflections by some of the subjects. And then finally, I'll be hosting a gallery showing and book release event at which there will be 20 large-scale photos and about 5 to 10 speakers sharing their experiences on the project, and then having the books there. I'm hoping to give the community an opportunity to be vulnerable with each other in a safe space. I really appreciate your support.